Hello and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification so you're notified every time we go live. Welcome back to the Gooner Lounge. Welcome back to another live stream. We are here to discuss. We're going to be speaking about the game against Leicester because a few of these lads weren't here on the match reaction. So we're going to speak about the Leicester game a little bit. Also, we're going to be covering injuries, suspensions, all of that good stuff. We're going to be speaking about the Ben White injury. Calafiori is now back in training, or not back in training. He is in training, and Mika Marino in training and in the squad for tomorrow. So, listen, we're going to be speaking about it. And speaking of tomorrow, guys, we are also going to be doing the PSG preview. We are going to be previewing the game tomorrow for the Champions League against PSG at home. So, guys, stick about. Don't go anywhere. We are going to get into this right now. But, lads, how are we doing today, man?
And we're also going to be talking about how you man are frauds, saying that there's not too much difference between Ramsdale and Raya. Why did we sign Raya? And I'm watching Ramsdale now holding 3 goals in one half. Yeah, we'll be touching on that later on.
I don't know if you know what a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme is, but we fell for it, bro. It's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
No. Bro, to be honest with you, I gotta hold my hands up. I'll be the first one to say I was against that decision. I thought Ramsdale was the reason why we were where we were in the Champions League. And I was like, bro, what is this guy doing? Bringing Raya in for Ramsdale, who's helped us get us here. But I was wrong. So I'll hold my hands up. My bad. Apologies.
That's big. It's a big move.
So are you going to do the same?
I'm not going to apologize. Bro, I was sitting here backing Raya. What are you talking about? Brother, hold on. Let's go back to Dan Potts' channel.
No.
Big up. Hold on, because you're being heavily fraudulent, yeah? Wolfman podcast, yeah? I was on Dan Potts' channel. They were like, nah. Raya this, Raya that. And what did I do? Nah, Raya's the reason why we can play good out the back. Raya is very good out the back. Raya is very good at collecting crosses. I was the one who was putting up the defense, bro. So please don't give it that. I know at the start I questioned it. But
okay.
It only took a couple of games, bro. I already apologized. He's acting like I haven't apologized before, bro. He's acting like it's the first time, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? That happened last season, bro.
Well, I'm just saying. So when you go on the Famous People podcast, yeah, you spread my word about Raya, but then when you come to your own podcast, you trigger me and troll me about Ramsdale should be playing instead of Raya. Okay, I get it.
Funny, bro.
Can I just make a point about that? Is there something to be said about the Arteta/Arsenal effect that Ramsdale can be a relegation keeper everywhere else, but he comes and plays for us and he actually plays out of his skin and is actually an unbelievable keeper? And we were all like surprisingly like the guy because I remember we all hated the signing. So there's something to be said there.
Hey Martin, they say that Arteta doesn't transform players. This is what they say.
When he said they say, all I heard, they say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come for the mate. If you haven't watched Power, you are living under a freaking rock.
I've never seen Power. Let's be honest. Okay, who's the defender? Bednarek and Harwood Bellis are the defenders of Southampton. Yeah. Bro, this guy went from Saliba, Gabriel to 2 guys, and one of them I don't even know, bro. You know
those levels to Ramsdale's game where when he played for us, so he was actually like saving ridiculous shots. There was a time where I thought that he was like the extra line of defense. Like if you got past Saliba and Ramsdale, there was little chance of getting past. Saliba and Gabriel, there was little chance of getting past Ramsdale, but then he did fall off, and I don't. It was subtle. We didn't really notice it. That's why we were surprised, but. We just sort of accepted a few too many errors in this game. And I think that either the goalkeeping coach or Arteta was like, we need to get Raya on the phone.
Martin, I'll tell you something. It was the goalkeeping coach because the goalkeeping coach had coached Raya previously.
Yeah, I know they had.
He was like, "We need to bring this guy in."
Who made the call on Ramsdale because he's there picking up goalkeeper of the year, team of the season, whatever, and we're just like, yeah, he's gone. So it was just a funny.
You know what? Listen,
I think Arteta made.
I still want him to do well, though. But
yeah,
he's
I personally think
well,
he was never Arteta's first choice. He was just an in-between keeper that he used until he got Raya because he really wanted Raya. Because he wanted Raya for years, not only this year. It was previous years that he wanted him as well. He said he also liked him when he coached City. You know what I'm saying? So this was just a matter of time until Raya was going to join us. And I think Raya was just a good in-between keeper to have before Raya joining. And now he fell off suddenly. I just personally think he is better than what we see of him right now. He just needs to play at a better team with better defenders. Because if you expose him constantly, he can concede a lot of goals because this guy cannot keep his head together. That's his biggest issue.
I can't lie.
I mean,
hold on, because I see a lot of issues. I see one particular issue which we suffered from, bro. Even when he had Saliba and Gabriel in front of him, which was this guy's wrists are made of biscuits. They shoot from outside the box, straight through, bro, into the goal. He can't save long shots, bro. He can't, especially if they're low-driven shots.
He said that himself. He said that,
bro. The low-driven shots, bro, are crazy.
He says too much,
bro.
Well, how does this guy expose himself every time he talks? I can't concentrate in games. Oh, I know my wrists aren't that good. I know I can't save these kind of shots. What is he doing? Is he okay in the head?
It's actually not.
And then you have his father in the background as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, his dad was violently, bro. His dad must be feeling today, dude.
We need him to have a poor game versus us, so maybe we shouldn't slander him too hard until after we play Southampton.
Watch. That's the game where he turns into the freaking Leicester keeper, bro.
Making
left, right, and center, bro.
Watch.
He can't play against us, innit? He can't play against us. He's gone permanently, innit?
Maybe not. Actually, is it a loan with an obligation?
No, it's. I'm pretty sure we sold him. Yeah, we sold him.
I feel like it's a loan with an obligation.
It's 25 M's. We sold him.
He sold. I remember it because I was angry at the fee, but now I can see why we got so. Yeah,
we just got what we paid back.
You know what I saw on Twitter, bro?
Like, am I wrong?
Do you know what I saw on Twitter?
What?
I saw some. I think it's Daddy AFC. Yeah. This guy had the cheek and had the guile to freaking tweet out, Arsenal get an extra 1 million if Southampton avoid relegation. Brother, they're relegated already, bro. They're practically relegated already, bro. There's no coming back from this, bro. They're getting thumped by every single team. It doesn't matter. You're top, bottom, mid-table. You're thumping them, bro. Yeah, Southampton is actually crazy.
They're done.
Where are they now?
Anything happens
it's
with
actually
our game,
mad if you deep it, bro. Ramsdale returned to the situation he was at in Sheffield United.
Before we tried to
this guy made a whole 180, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just returned to his spot before he joined us, bro.
Brother, he reminds me of those people that win the lottery, bro, and they end up back in the same. He left his job. He had the lottery. He was going crazy. He lost all the money, and now he's back working the same job, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of, bro. He won the lottery, and he came back to the same job.
Exactly.
But anyway, listen. Now that we're speaking about players, let's speak about Mikel Merino, because my guy is back in the training sessions, bro. We are here,
he
man.
might be available for PSG.
Now, apparently, it's very likely that he's going to be included in the squad.
Yeah.
Most likely the bench. I don't think they'll start him.
Yeah.
But
so they lied to us. It was not a fracture then, because a fracture cannot heal this fast, bro.
I don't know.
Maybe it was like the tiniest fracture.
AT. Maybe it's the dark arts. Maybe it's the dark arts.
Yeah, there you go. There you are.
Yeah, bro. I'm there for the dark arts, bro.
Yeah, man.
If they're doing these dark arts, bro, God might be back in 2 days, bro. Who knows, bro?
If that happens,
calma.
Hey, no, I'm excited for the. I'm excited for you guys are all excited for this, like getting rid of Partey thing, which seems to be quite fashionable. But I'm excited for the Partey Rice Merino game where we're just gonna bully people just for the fun of it. Fuck them. Marino, I think, can do a bit of the creative stuff, but
yeah, bro, that's gonna be a defensive unit, bro.
That's gonna be a unit,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's 2 DMs and a holding midfielder.
That's super dark arts.
Bro, wallahi, that you got ultra defensive, bro.
That's when you're Real Madrid away.
Simeone ain't got shit on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, bro.
If we played Atletico, I'd still be shook because I think they have a lot of going forward, bro. They have a lot going forward, but defensively, I still think we possibly be able to handle it.
Yeah,
what with Rice, Marino, and Partey, bro? By the way, nobody's getting through. What?
Yeah, they may not get through, of course, but I'm still.
How do we go through? Is the question.
We go over the top.
Hey, set pieces, bro. Corners, man.
They conceded from a corner, didn't they? Yesterday,
landed the Giants.
They conceded from a cross. I think they conceded from a cross, or no. Real Madrid. Real Madrid scores against Atletico Madrid.
Wait, did that game? Did that game?
It was 1-1. It was 1-1, bro.
It ended. Okay,
bro, that was such a good game, bro. That was such.
No. They stopped it for like 5 minutes, bro, because they were starting throwing shit at Courtois, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, apparently, bro, I saw apparently they started pissing on his like they got like a not a mural, they got like a plaque for him,
okay,
for his service, and they started pissing on it, bro. I was like, fucking
no, the Madrid plaque when he played for them.
Yeah. No, they started pissing but it was the ultras, because I spoke to one guy he's an Atletico Madrid fan. He was like, don't put me with those guys, because apparently they're ultras, so they're crazy. So these guys are like,
well, Spanish football is nuts, you know. Those fans don't take anything lightly, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Like, even just watching some streams today, right? Apparently Rams was at the game at Bernabeu, and he's like, people were around him were telling him they don't rate Mbappe. Imagine not rating Mbappe, dude. They just their standards are here. Yeah, you know?
but
I can't even fit their standards on the screen.
This is the thing, though. Their standards. I think Real Madrid's standards are. You have to have those standards for that club.
It's not.
You have to have it for that club. No. They're able to. They're able to. Okay, they're spoiled. They're spoiled. They're 100%. They're spoiled.
If I had, how many Champions Leagues do they have? 12 Champions League. If I had 12 Champions Leagues, bro, you couldn't bring me down from the air, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would be flying.
They don't have 15. Pretty sure they have 15.
15. Even better, bro. If Arsenal
have 14, bro. They have 14.
But that's why they have 16.
Oh no, hold on. They might have 15 actually.
I thought it was 16.
We lost count. That's how much they
15,
won.
Yeah, it's 15.
15 in it. They did the one that they just won against Dortmund as well.
No, it's 15.
Yeah, it's 15. Listen, you know what?
That's mad.
Real Madrid are just on a different like they're just in a different spectrum to any other football club that there is in regards to winning trophies, and it just this is where it is, bro. It's their world, bro, and the rest of us are just living in it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how we just
have to understand if
you
beat
FC, if you don't know exactly how many trophies Real Madrid have, like Champions League, you need to know that shit, right?
You got me there, bro.
All right, listen, man. I'm not Standards FC, bro. I'm just please win the next game. Please win the next game, FC, bro. That's what I am, bro. Please win the next game. Let's go.
Yeah, see, and that's why we don't win trophies, because of fans like you, bro.
I'm pleased have a good day.
Please win the next game, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just here to enjoy my day, bro. That's the FC. That's what I am, bro.
Did anyone see the hybrid squad like a couple of hours ago? They had Jordan from the podcast with Turkish and those guys. What's it called? For something. Anyway.
Forever Arsenal. Yeah.
Forever Arsenal.
He said that entertainment for him is as important as the result. That he doesn't want to win a title 1-0. He wants to be entertained just as much. I
will take the worst game we've ever played for 38 games.
If we won that game,
wins, I'll take it.
If we won that game against Man City, that would be by far the best performance I've seen us play.
Yeah,
The best,
and also
the best win we've ever gotten, bro. That would be the best.
Isn't he older than most of us? He has seen the George Graham era. Why are people so? I don't understand why people are so against it. Because 1-0 to
was
the
it
Arsenal,
Jordan or was it Lee Judges?
It was Jordan. It wasn't on the fourth podcast. It was on the Highbury squad, and they had David Hillier on. So it was Jordan, David Hillier, and Sophie.
Oh, okay. So it was Jordan then. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you seen George Graham era, right, Martin?
Well, vaguely. I mean, I was 95, 94 around there when I started, so I have close history to it, but not.
Yeah, because we have a history of doing that. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
We've got a chance.
I never got
boring Arsenal. You know.
Yeah, I won't be mad if we win the league like that, bro. Give me trophies. That's all I want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, look.
I had a VHS that was called "Boring Arsenal" in it, and it's like because we'd win every game 1-0. And it was
I think it's because Wenger's now raised a generation of people that appreciate art over the actual the result at the end of the day. So we'd always take solace in, wow, we really played them off the park, but it was like a 1-1 draw or something like that. You know, we'd still find ways to be happy, but we're not in that stage anymore. We've got big boy pants on. We've got to win regardless.
But obviously I want to win a trophy, but I don't. On the way to winning the trophy, I would very much prefer not every game to be 1-0 because that's a dead watch, innit? If I had a choice, if I don't have a choice, and the world's telling me the only way Arsenal can win a trophy,
Champions League final.
You know what I mean?
Champions League final. We score a 1-0 from a set
stink out the gaff, win 1-0.
Listen, right. Champions League final, 11th minute, we score a set piece goal, and we defend our way to the trophy. You don't want that? I would love that.
This is what I'm doing, bro.
There you go.
Hooks is dancing. Hooks is saying, "Fuck the good football, bro. I just want a first Champions League, bro." Bro. If we win a Champions League, bro, I don't know what I might do, bro. I'm gonna knee slide on my road, bro. Forget about the pavement. Forget about my knees.
No, that's what I'm saying. Concrete knee slide,
bro. I'm knee sliding on
knees,
concrete, bro. It's done, bro. I might break my knee, but it's all good, bro.
If Arsenal win the Champions League, by the way, I will be extremely burst, bro. I will be in every pub with every Arsenal fan, drinking every type of alcohol that is put in front of me, bro. Yeah, it will be the maddest. Okay, the world does not want to see, my club win a Champions League. Cause you see all these men that invite me to streams, they won't invite me no more. They won't invite me no more. They don't want to.
You know what? Hooks is gonna do. What you said, Hooks? Are you gonna do your best impression of Jack Grealish? Just the fight guy. Yeah.
Well, it comes back to an interesting conversation because you know who just won the FA Cup? Ten Hag, right? But it hasn't really saved his ass. And style of play is all that some people want. They just want, let's get a new manager that's going to play some kind of style of play, but.
No, that's because
all that really matters at the end of the day is consistently winning and showing that you're a hard to beat team, right?
No, but it's also Martin. I get that, but it's also it's not just style of play; it's also the structure of your team, where it's the defenders are defending, the midfielders are playing the ball through to the attack. I haven't seen that from a Ten Hag team. Maybe a couple games, but it's very rare to see that from a United team.
He's got no style of play, but he got results in the form of silverware, but it's still not enough to save his job. It's in that echelon of club where a domestic trophy is not. It's not a ticket for a golden ticket for a whole season. They've lasted 6 games and they've all turned on him now. So it's just interesting to watch.
But we need to.
If Arteta was 13th and he had won a FA Cup,
these guys
would you guys be on the same wavelength?
These guys went to moaning from Van Gaal and Ole for not winning the league. For this guy to not even make top 4, you know what I'm saying? The standard have dropped immensely. For this guy to win a FA Cup will never be enough for them because in the league he is just crap, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's and me as a Dutch guy, you know what I'm saying? Normally I'm biased and I do the whole shameless stuff, but I genuinely think this guy is a disgrace of this country, bro. Wallahi, I swear. This guy, Arne Slot, is showing this guy how to be a manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say. This guy had Overmars and Edwin van der Sar backing him at Arsenal, and now he has nobody, and you can see who he actually is. You know what I'm saying? He is a fraud, and
Slot
even
walked into like a
from
working
Nistelrooy
machine.
will not help him.
Slot walked into a working machine and was just like, huh, is there anything we could do to improve productivity? Like hammocks? Do people want hammocks? Like 10% productivity? Like he's not really changed anything there, whereas Ten Hag is, if Slot went into the Man United situation, I'd say we'd see a bigger test of him and what he was able to pull out of a bunch of crap, which is the issue of Man United. You just get like a mass of crap like we had, and then it burdens every manager that comes along. So yeah. It's interesting for us from our standpoint. What I liked about that Man City game was that we showed that we could keep the team like Man City out with 10 men. We just said, no, you're not scoring. If we had 11 men, and is that any other team in the world, I feel like that we would have not conceded at all. We've got to the point where we can just put the shields up and say, okay, this is a different team now, and we'll counterattack you when you want. And you can't dictate to us how to play, and you're not going to be able to predict necessarily how we play, which is what we used to be very predictable in the way that we would always set up. So I think there's a lot to that flexibility mid-game that other teams will be jealous of and trying to emulate, because we've shown there's other ways to score and there's other ways to play.
100%, Martin, man. I think you're spitting at the moment, man, because once you go back into that back six, for me, I am very comfortable in saying I don't think anybody would score against us, apart from
like the top teams in the world.
Real Madrid, maybe.
You know?
Real Madrid, maybe would score
strikers.
against us. No, big strikers don't work against that. We saw what happened to Haaland.
But we did this thing where we made the players mark space rather than play it. So they were just like, everyone had like a 3-meter ring around them, and that was their zone. They didn't leave it, and we weren't able to be pulled apart in any direction, which Man City would have done if they could. You saw what they were doing. They're like, let's just pass faster. Like,
that's why it's so clever, Martin. That's why it's so clever, because if you man mark in that situation, they'll pull one guy and they pull the other guy, and all of a sudden the line is broken.
Yeah.
But because they're marking space, that means if you come into my space, you come into my space. If you want to stay out there and shoot, we'll take the shots. That's what I was saying to Astrid in the watch along. I was like, I don't care as long as they don't get into the box. I don't care if they just have the ball outside the box. And he's sitting there, oh no, but these guys can shoot. These guys can shoot. I'm like, bro, it's Ruben Diaz and Akanji
and Walker.
They're not gonna shoot, bro. Walker, I've seen him ping one. On top
I mean, Diaz shot like fucking 6 times.
No, but I'm saying it's not going to be. I'm saying it's not going to be a dangerous shot, bro. It's not going to be on target, bro. Because with all due respect, Diaz is a centre back, bro. He's a striker, bro. He doesn't shoot.
Also, that game showed what Foden was made of, which is nothing. Wallahi, bro. The moment when they need him the most, when he came off the bench, fresh, everyone is tired. We've been defending for how many minutes? I don't even know. And this guy didn't do shit when he came on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think
Doku, to be honest,
uncomfortable conversations, bro. You know
it's like City got rid of all of their players that can shoot from outside the box or something, because there was no real threat to us. They would have had to rotate someone outside the box to be that specialist. But Gundo's kind of lost his touch. There's no Rodri there, who's normally their guy to do this, and KDB. So they've got to find some pretty serious solutions. It's interesting that they've gone and drawn a game out of nowhere. No one expected them to really drop points to Newcastle straight after. So
the thing is, that was the first game. That was sorry, Martin. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I think that's just 2 draws in a row. Like, it's interesting to see that their mental state, how it's changed quickly from like they were going to be 8 points ahead, and then they were like, oh well, you guys are still 4th and we're 1st, and then now all of a sudden they're 2nd and Liverpool's ahead. While we're scrapping, Liverpool's just getting away with murder at the front. So it's going to be a fun season, I think.
Big up Sandeep as well. Big up Sandeep. Hopefully you're doing well as well, guy. My bro. Right, lads. Let's speak about the actual, because I was gonna speak about the injuries. Obviously, there was a scare. Calafiori. We found out he was in a knee, and he had like a brace kind of thing on, for his knee. Turns out, I don't know why he was crying, bro, after the game. Apparently, he just got really emotional after the game, bro. Started crying. And at first, when I hear that, I'm like, right, okay. So now I'm getting like PTSD Zinchenko vibes. So I'm just like, okay, why are you crying? So now I'm starting to get worried. But I can't lie. even if he does cry after games, bro, Calafiori just, bro, the guy is much taller, more of a physical specimen than Zinchenko. So I don't really see him getting pushed about like that. Do you know what I mean? Which is good for me. But I just listen. We had a scare. I think this is the best backline we have, which is having him, Calafiori, and Timber as the fullbacks. I think they are untouchable. I know Savinho, like, let's face it, bro. He sent Calafiori to the shops and back
for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, he was locked up.
But after that, bro, like, do you know what I mean? Calafiori, you can see he's still learning. People are acting like, oh, he's just supposed to come in game one. Not everybody is Declan Rice. Not everybody game one is just gonna come in, bang. I know the system. I know exactly how to defend. I know exactly. For fullbacks, it's harder, bro. The midfield, at least Declan Rice had the players around him, you know what I mean? Where he just had, you got given some jobs. He obviously got done dirty by having Havertz in the midfield, but he had Erdegaard. He had Erdegaard to help him out. Yeah, okay, rest for one day and let me breathe, bro. Please, I'm suffocating.
You just said something wrong.
Okay, just breathe, bro. Just let me breathe, bro. You know what I mean, Martin? It's crazy, bro.
No, I agree with him.
Let's say one thing, bro.
Hey,
wow.
my brother.
Okay. Wow. You lot are frauds. Okay, but like, listen, I'm just saying, like, he's gonna have certain games, bro, where yes, he might make the odd mistake, bro, but it's a bit like Raya, bro. Anybody who comes into that defensive line that's new, I expect him to make some errors within the first season, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna do that.
He made one error that I can remember. Like, I think what really jumped off the page about Calafiori is he's just got confidence to go forward with every touch. He's prepared to just blast out of his position and show up on the overlap or through the midfield. And that shot was basically, no one thought he was going to do that shot. That's why it went in, because it was unexpected. He was just like, I'm super confident. I'm just going to score a goal right now. So that's one way to introduce yourself. But I love the way he plays. He's
caught
really
him lacking a little
Martinelli.
He did caught him lacking a little bit. He did the Cuti Romero there, you know what I'm saying?
Caught them,
yeah. But hey, it's not that bad as people make it out to be. People say, oh, he's worse at defending than we thought he was. But like Saad said, he needs to get used to it, and he is not as bad as people make it out to be. Bro. That shot,
and by the way,
prize shot, but hey, he cannot do anything about that.
I told people that Ben White was sus on the right-hand side on Mo's stream, and I got pelters for this. I said that we'll probably see Timber go to the right-hand side and Calafiori come in, and that'll be Arteta's ideal team, because at the end of the day, Ben White's still a centre-back by most of his trade.
Yeah.
And he's not meant to be that guy that sticks to a pacey winger, like in and out. He's supposed to be positionally, like, blocking everything. Anyway, I think he's going to go back to Saliba's backup, and we might just not see him as much.
You know what? Listen, I think Ben White, for me, man. Listen, I think he's a player that Arteta would love. That you can use him in multiple positions, and listen, that's what you need, bro, in a team. Yeah. And I don't think he's gonna do Ramsdale. There was always that whole oh, you know what, his dad chatting shit, him chatting shit. I don't know, he believed his own hype. You know what I mean? He was making schoolboy errors. Ben White doesn't make schoolboy errors. No. Yes, he had a bad game against Tottenham. We understand that. But the fact that he had that bad game, bro, when was the last time we could say that Ben White had a bad game? Because even when he got cooked by the likes of Rashford, he made it back in that game and was performing much better. He only had that one mistake. Even against other teams, he maybe makes one mistake in a game, but the rest of the game it's spotless, bro.
But I think this is like the Ramsdale situation we were talking about. We don't really notice the fall off because we're like not seeing the forest from the trees. But there was a lot of times where Ben White was consistently getting beaten, but it will only be a couple of times a game, and we don't really notice it because he's so good at everything else in the game, right? And we're like, yeah, that's fine. The trade-off's good enough, right?
But you know what, Martin? On that, I know you're saying that there's points that he got beaten. However, there's also points that Ben White, for instance, the Bayern Munich game, where, bro, look at that run that he made back to get in front of that ball, bro. Mm-hmm. Where that could have been a goal, but he got in front of it, bro.
Oh, that's fair.
And this is the thing, Ben White, he's a hard worker, bro. Although, and the thing is, people will say, "Why are you saying a striker's a hard worker? You need to use him for scoring goals." But as a defender, I think you have to be a hard worker, bro, and that could be utilized as a wing back. You have to be hard working, bro, and he is hard working. Defensively, okay, maybe sometimes he gets caught out, but majority of the time, I feel safe with him there. I think Timber right now is coming in, filling in for him, and with all due respect, apparently he's been playing with an injury for like a year and a half, bro. He's had this knee problem for a year and a half because last season last season at October, bro, they were telling us, he's carrying an injury at the moment, but Ben doesn't like to slow down. He wants to play every game, and at that point we were effed because we didn't have anybody else to go in his position. Who was going to play in his position? Tomiyasu was injured, so there was no one to cover for him. Now we got Timber. You can finally give Ben White a rest and watch. He's going to come back and then he's going to try and challenge. And
but
now
what I'm saying is that he's not bad. He's amazing. I love Ben White. I love the way he other teams. But
the question is, do you rate him over Calafiori?
What's that?
In between, my bad that I cut you off, but do you rate Ben White over Calafiori or the other way around?
I rate Calafiori as a left back more than I rate Ben White as a right back. I rate Ben White as a right centre back quite highly, but I don't think he's not best used there. And what I think we'll see is with everyone's fit, we'll see Timber starting and Calafiori starting, and the other guys will have to try and play the cup games or force their way in through injury or something. I think that's just what I was trying to say. Arteta seems to value that skill on the ball more than like being able to pass out from the back in the high tense style games, like the Man City one, where we just gave up. But what was the other one where? Was it Brighton where we had 10 men or something like that, where Arteta told Ben White, stop doing triangles the back, we're just going to go long. Maybe it was at Atalanta or something like that, but I think that he wants that kind of technical security out of Timber more than anything else, and it'll work against Ben White.
Yeah, I personally think Ben White is too good to be benched. I do not want to have a whole monologue, but I think he's just too good to be benched, bro. I rate all three of them, Timber, Calafiori, and Ben White. But bro, benching this guy would be criminal, bro. I think he's too good to be benched. I'm not. I'm in a pickle personally. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we give Saliba some rest then, because Saliba needs to have some rest, and we need to not have a drop off. And we don't really have a right centre back other than Ben White. Everyone else is a left centre back.
Martin, that's bro. I don't know, man.
We need to rest Saliba. He's every game.
Say something, yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I still don't rate Calafiori yet for his defensive attributes.
Okay.
Because sure, like you guys are saying, maybe give him some time. I will give him time. But he acts more like a center back when he's defending than a fullback, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So even if you see the second goal from Leicester, he should have been covering the Justin dude that scored, but he was nowhere near him. He was like, where's this guy
the
coming
ball went
from?
over his head, right? Like he was trying to head it, but it was just too long for him. He wasn't in the back post.
Right, but he was in the middle of our box. He should have been
intercepted.
Further out.
Do you know why you can't really say that's his fault? Because that is how the system's set up. Because whenever
that's fair.
Whenever the left back goes out, the only reason why I'll say that isn't his fault is because whenever the left back goes out, Arteta has the team set in a way where the left back will go into the midfield or go and attack. Then Gabriel shifts as the makeshift left back / left centre back, and you go into back three. That's how the team is set up. But I think the only thing is, both of them were getting excited, and both of them went up, and then their freaking Timber's just out there doing.
Don't get me wrong.
And then Calafiori's doing the madness as well, which I do understand.
Right. Don't get me wrong. He's still better than Zinni, right? But sometimes when I see him defend, I'm like,
Nan's better than Zinni.
Bro, get used to the Premier League, I guess.
You guys gotta piss off Martin, yeah?
I like to see your man.
Maybe just needs to acclimate.
I love you, Martin, man.
Maybe he just needs to acclimatize to the Premier League, the way the league works and stuff. So I'll give him a couple games. But if he keeps making the same old mistakes every game, I don't know. I might pull my stocks out, but for now, I trust him.
Boy, I don't know, cause I'm the complete reverse, innit? But like before I touch on that, yeah, I think the reason why you may see less of Ben White at right back is because if you look at against big teams, at least the way that we defend, we kind of force teams to go out wide, which means you need someone at right back and left back who's good in 1v1 scenarios. A lot of times we've seen Ben White be cooked this season has been in 1v1 situations. Yeah. And that's probably because he's not, by like you said, by trade, he's a centre back. So he's not as used to defending 1v1 scenarios, whereas Timber's
no, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Fullback. So you get what I'm saying. So and on the Calafiori point, like I don't know, man. I think it's extremely harsh to look at the goal we conceded and say, "Oh, Calafiori mistake, so bad at defending." When
no, it's not just that one, dude. It's not just that one.
I've seen him, get cooked by Savinho for 20 minutes, but then after that, lock him up. So obviously he has to grow into the game. Like it's normal for defenders to get cooked. Like I feel like people forget this. It's normal for defenders to get cooked in it. Like we've set such a high defensive standard that whenever we concede goals, people are like, "Oh, Arsenal must be dead now," or "So and so must be dead now because they're conceding goals." But it's just normal to like concede goals. But when you're watching Calafiori, bro, he's defending all over the pitch. Like I see him making mad challenges all over the pitch. I see Calafiori tackling their defenders, bro. This guy, he's not a left back, he's not a centre back, bro. He's just a left-sided player, bro. I see him play DM, LCM, LAM, left wing, left.
He could have easily got a red card though in that Leicester game.
Yeah,
I can't lie to you.
He could have got sent off there, bro. He could have.
I think we can all agree that he has been helping Martinelli the most ever since he joined the left side.
That's true. That is true.
Kivior and Zinchenko, because Zinchenko likes to invert and Calafiori likes to be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I remember Calafiori just chilling next to Martinelli, just being an option and being ready to say, pass me the ball, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about Calafiori. Yes, we can talk about his defensive attributes at the beginning. I personally think it's too early to compare Ben White and Calafiori when it comes to their defensive attributes. Because, yes, we've seen sample sizes of Ben White getting cooked by technical wingers, you know what I'm saying? Yes, that is true. But we can also see that from Calafiori still, because we've seen that once with Savinho, and there's still a whole season to play, and that it can still happen, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think the shape that we have right now is amazing. But I still think that it's not a right move to phase out someone like Ben White to a bench position. I think the Ben White right back and Timber left back team is also really solid, and I think we can use. I think we need to utilize that much more. If there's a big if Ben White doesn't have an injury, if he indeed has an injury, I would just fix that. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, because now we finally have solid defenders. Alhamdulillah. Let's hope we do not get injuries. But now we have a little bit, room for other defenders and other players to get their treatment that they need, like a Ben White. You know what I'm saying? I wish we had that with Saka as well. Right. But yeah, overall, what I'm trying to say is, injuries aside, I still rate Ben White not only as a player. This guy is a shithouse. He rattles rivals, and I love that about players. That's why I started rating Havertz more, because of that part of his game. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, if Havertz
rattled as well,
if Havertz rattled you, what kind of weak guy are you? You know what I'm saying? That's how I see this. But he's grown on me purely because of that side, and also because of his play, of course. But Ben White, bro,
here's the thing I'd say, right?
Player, and he has the shithousery as well, rattling keepers by pulling the gloves. You know what I'm saying, bro? I cannot downgrade this guy to a bench player, bro.
I feel so bad for you. You're gonna have your heart broken this season.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Bro, I'll just tell you one thing, yeah. I feel like we play Timber, Calafiori. Let's say they're all fit, right? I feel like we play Timber, Calafiori for teams that play a low block. And for teams that don't play a low block, you need the kinds of Ben White. You know what I mean? And then you put Timber at left back. That's that's what I would say.
I sent a link there in the private to the FB ref stats. I hadn't looked at him before, but Calafiori's very high up there on pretty much he's green on pretty much everything in the defending as well, except for clearances, but he doesn't clear the ball. He just dribbles it out or passes it to someone rather than just hoofing it. But interceptions, blocks, tackles, he's right up there. So I think that that's what I've seen. I've seen a very solid player that's capable of reading and intercepting a ball all over the pitch, like Hooks was saying. And the way that he's naturally left-footed and bringing Martinelli out of his shell, I think is going to be, when we see Marino slot in there, we're going to see an extra set of proper left-sided players, even though Martinelli's right-footed, but left-sided players feeding him, which will be, I think, what we need to really get more efficiency out of that left-hand side.
Calafiori is like Declan Rice at left-back.
Swashbuckling.
He gets the ball and he just charges. He just charges for. It's so beautiful to see, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't want to get overexcited. Yeah, but with Marino coming into the team, that left-hand side defensively is insane. Like absolutely.
There we are.
Insane. Like defensive.
Thank you for mentioning.
Oh. Thank you. No, defensively, he said. Okay, he said defensively. He did not say anything else. Calm down, calma.
From a defensive perspective, that left-hand side is like good luck. That may actually be why Timber's going right back, because we need someone a bit better defensively, because people are most likely going to be going down our right-hand side now, because our left-hand side is just monster after monster after monster. Like even.
Hold.
But you know what? Yeah, but you know what?
It's my guy, bro. We got the Nelly one. We got the Nelly.
You are shameless.
Hey,
Martinelli,
shameless, brother.
Even Martinelli defensively, because I said that left-hand side defensively. Martinelli defensively is good. That's why our left-hand side becomes a major problem for teams that want to attack. So, do you know what? Yeah, it makes our transfer. It annoys me even more about our transfer window, because if we just had Gyökeres, our team would be complete. Our team would actually be complete. Like our squad is complete once we have Gyökeres. Like it's actually complete. Like once it would have been complete, we wouldn't have had to make any more signings.
That's the problem right there, though. You can't reach a point where you can't have any more signings that you need. You always have to have one that you're waiting for. So next. It's coming.
That's an Arsenal issue, though. That's not an every team issue. That's just an Arsenal issue.
We just need one.
If we had a gunman like Gyökeres in that Leicester game, I guarantee you that would have ended like 7-2. Crazy. Because some of the chances that were missed.
Trossard has our gunman. Unfortunately.
You know the 4 goals that Palmer scored. Gyökeres would have scored 4 goals against Leicester, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know.
No, exactly.
We don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
We think so, but we don't know for sure. But yeah, I think he's on the list. I think that out of all the options, he's still the best out there. Maybe in January we'll surprise everyone with a Christmas present.
I won't be surprised if he joins Real Madrid, because those guys need a striker.
By the way, oh yeah, sorry, go ahead, bro.
Oh shit!
You froze for a hot second there.
I'm back.
Yeah, you lagged there for a hot second.
Oh shit!
Should we talk about PSG?
Now I'm a second.
Listen.
I need to join.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Listen, we need to speak about PSG. I was about to say PTSD, bro. We need to speak about PSG, bro. Paris Saint-Germain, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it in the most English way.
It's Saint-Germain.
Yeah, listen. When I say it the proper way, people say, "Why are you trying to act French? You're not that guy." I don't say it, bro. I don't say it, bro, because people start saying I'm acting French, bro, like as if I am, bro. I just
Just ignore the haters. Just be
that's the way
French.
my mother said stuff around me, bro. She speaks practically fluent
Yeah,
French.
bro.
Anyway,
Do they not speak French in Morocco? Come on, dude.
yeah, it's fluent. It's
Come on, say it, Sad. Paris Saint-Germain. You know what I'm saying? Say it, bro.
No. We're not doing
You can't tell him what to do.
He's because you know why he can't. He doesn't want to say it because he can't.
Bro,
Bro, you really gonna disrespect my legacy? You really gonna disrespect my legacy, bro? I
just really want you to say it.
Paris Saint-Germain. There we go. Are you guys happy now?
There you are.
There you are. There you are.
French?
There you are.
What are you, French?
Bro, please? Anyway, listen, we have to go to super chats first. Big up to Sareda, who says coffee change. Big up to you, Sareda. Absolute legend on these streets. Absolute legend. Big up to you. I will be buying a coffee on my way to work tomorrow. So thank you very much. You paid for that. Big up to you. And also just a quick one. Now that we're speaking about the PSG game, because we are going to speak about the PSG game now, Boss Bubla says, big up Saad, my brother. Do you think that Nwaneri should start against PSG? Hell no.
Hell
no.
Bro, if Zaire Emery is starting, maybe he should too. You know.
No.
I said no. I said no yesterday, but I've changed my mind now.
No. The thing is, people I feel like want to destroy this guy's confidence, because if he goes there and just drops a stinker, I don't think people fully understand what this can do to a young kid. And I think people who are saying yes he should start are forgetting that this guy's 17, bro. If he has a stinker, bro, I'm not.
Fabregas was 16.
Why don't you give him his first start against Southampton?
How old was Wilshere?
Alas.
How old was Wilshere?
Brother,
when he played Real Madrid.
He was 16.
Forget about Wilshere, bro. Brother, forget about Wilshere, bro.
Bro, Wilshere was playing against prime Barcelona, you know.
Yes, but Wilshere was always
and he
also supposed to be. Wilshere was one of the greatest talents that could have been if he had actually stuck with his guns and actually focused on his health and focused on his well-being instead of smoking cigarettes on the weekend and eating burgers.
And inside Arsenal,
Well, you're talking about me.
We view.
There you are, not you. I'll talk about Jack Grealish, bro. Do you know how much that pisses me off? That this man used to bop the ball around prime Barcelona like it was ease, bro. With ease. Prime Barcelona, brother. A man popping the ball around them easy, bro. It's comfy.
And we inside of Arsenal.
With Fabregas, though, man.
We view
Fabregas was 16, bro.
We view Nwaneri in the same way. Like everyone inside of Arsenal view Nwaneri at that level.
I don't look at Nwaneri the way I looked at Fabregas, the way I looked at Jack Wilshere. I understand you guys are excited about the player. I can't view him the way I viewed them, because Fabregas, first of all, he's heritage, bro. He was born from with the old lot.
From La Masia.
He was born with the Invincibles, bro. And they had him there when they were winning titles and around those big fucking personas and those big egos. So he learned, bro, the game. He learned how to handle being in that dressing room with those players who know they're the hot shit, bro. They know they're the best things since sliced bread, bro. They know that.
How else is Nwaneri going to learn and adapt to this level
and go
if you're playing PSG at home? It's at the Emirates at home, and you're not gonna throw him in to at least find out if he sinks or swims. Like, how is Arteta ever gonna know what he's capable of?
Trust me, Ibi.
Trust
me, Ibi, bro. Fabregas for me is untouchable, bro. I don't think anybody can come close to
saying that is like saying, there will never be anyone better than Henry at our club.
No, but right now
he's untouchable. He is untouchable, but like there's never going to be anyone better.
It's way too early to
I haven't seen anybody that made me feel the way Fabregas made me feel, bro. Bro, are we forgetting that this guy? Okay, just chill out, bro. Bro, this guy is so mud, bro. His mindset is mad, bro.
No.
His mindset is gone. His mindset is gone, bro. He's in the gutter. But anyway, I don't think to this day, no other footballer has had my jaw drop, bro, when I've seen him play football, bro. Like I'm just looking at
Oh,
his record, I'm just astonished.
You're
I'm
young.
like, how?
You didn't watch Henry. You didn't watch
Have
Henry.
you never watched Bergkamp or something?
Exactly. Yeah, he's young. He's young. He's young.
Brother, I'm talking about from the
Henry.
academy, a young player prospect.
Bro.
Are you guys demented?
You said you've
No.
never seen a player. You said you've never seen a
hold on.
player.
So guys, I beg you, let's actually act like we have brain cells. Let's act like we're allowed to go out by ourselves in the open world, and we're allowed to do stuff by ourselves. Let's not act like we're freaking.
Wait, we
you know
are?
what I mean, yes, we are.
No one told me this, bro. No one told me this.
Who told you this, bro?
What are we just talking about? We're talking about youngsters. So that's why I said
accountability for your word.
Anyway, listen, forget about this. Yeah, let's just move on to the PSG game. Yeah, I wouldn't start him. Obviously, you guys would.
100%.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't. I never said I would.
Martin.
No.
Okay, so it's just Hooks and Guru then. Say less.
Bring him on as a sub. He'll get his chance. He doesn't need to start because that's too much of a risk. Like we don't know what PSG are going to. No, but you know what PSG are coming with Enrique.
That was Europa League, Cali.
How they're going to play against us. They're not going to set up in a low block. It's not going to be like we've got the ball all the time.
Exactly. This is the most beautiful game for Wanyeri to play, because not only is PSG going to play football, not only is PSG going to attack us, not only is there going to be heaps of space in behind, PSG are most likely, based on the fact that Dembele is not playing because of his bust up, they're most likely going to play Desiree Doué, who is also a youngster, and Zaire Emery, who is also a youngster.
Yep.
So if PSG,
he's 19,
if PSG can come to our ground and play youngsters, why can we not play our best youngster at home against PSG? Why can we not? Why?
Hooks, do you not trust Havertz at the 10? Is that what you're saying?
It's not even about trusting Havertz. It's not even about trusting Havertz at the 10. Do you know? It's not even about trusting Havertz at the 10. Do you know what? Do you know what it's about? Yeah, it's about we have a talent on our hands that if we expose to the higher level of football, we have solved already the heir to Erdegaard's throne. He's already solved.
So what do you say about this one?
We don't have to.
What do you say about this one,
bro?
What do you say about this one then?
They are youngsters, but already established. Yeah, but why are they established?
You need to establish youngsters. You need to play them.
Why are they established?
But this is the thing. You're talking about Desiree Doué, who just came. He was in the French.
I don't think he was, by the way.
No, but what he's trying to say is they've had a stint at another club in the first division, bro. They've actually played games against other teams, bro. Not what freaking what.
Okay,
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Ethan Wanyeri looks very good, bro. When he came on against Leicester, but let's be honest. What actual competitive game at the top level has he played? Has he played in the Premier League full game? No, we haven't even seen him play a full game.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
We're trying to start him against PSG, bro.
I got a point to make.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You go Hooks and then Martin after.
Yeah, okay, because I wanna ask you a question. Yeah. I want to ask you a question, because it's you that said, I've never seen a player that was so blessed. And then Fabregas, who did Fabregas play against at the top level before he started playing for Arsenal?
Oh my God, bro.
No, I don't
answer him. And stop deflecting. Answer him. Answer the question.
I don't need to act in or that. But I just need to answer. Who did he play against?
It doesn't matter.
No.
I told you that Fabregas is different. Fabregas is different.
But
Fabregas was around generals. These guys, I love the team, and I love the team that we've built, but the team is not generals yet.
What?
Bro,
Fabregas
was a youngster, and he was at Santiago Bernabeu, and he was assisting Henry, bro. So please allow it, bro. Just allow it.
Burn down. Do you know what? Yeah, we should just sell our academy offshore.
I want to keep on going to Fabregas, bro. They have no respect for our legends, bro. And I have no respect for our youngsters.
Okay. Calm down with that. Calm down with that.
Can I say one thing? Okay. Fundamentally, with Ranieri, we know he can attack. He can take the ball on the inside and be a very good attacking player. But what he can't do is organize a structural defense. He hasn't got any experience about out of possession stuff in our system that we've seen at a high level. When you're playing against PSG, who are going to be pulling us all over the place, we need to have people who know what they're doing in there. At least had some experience running that show, and I think Trossard will probably be the guy that we lean on as the 10.
No,
because he's got that capability of knowing and having the mentality needed to play a big team like PSG straight off the bat. Bring Ranieri on in the 65th if you need a goal or something, and that way there's not the same pressure on him to run it from the start of the game.
There is nobody in our offensive that plays in our offensive midfield that commands any off the ball actions like Ødegaard. No one else does it. No one else does it when they play in that role. So if no one else does it when they play in that role, I would rather, and T, don't get angry because this is not a slight against Trossard, because I would actually play Trossard in the 9 in this game. But
you would bench Havertz.
No, because I would play Havertz. I would play Havertz in. Do you know what? We'll get to it when we do lineups.
Yeah.
But when Ranieri, this guy, I swear down, if we do not give this guy ample game time, because look, for me, the opportunity was there to start him against Leicester. You didn't start him against Leicester, so to me, that's telling me that okay, maybe you started Trossard because maybe in your mind you was thinking PSG might be a good game to throw Ranieri in. But then if Ranieri doesn't start against PSG and get some stupid 5-6 minutes at the end, and then I watch him come on at 5-6 minutes at the end, and he does something sick again, like he did in the Leicester game, I'm gonna be like, okay, I genuinely think you're taking the piss now, because if he's the heir, if he is the heir to Ødegaard, and Ødegaard is injured, and you still don't play him when he's this good, by the way, Halas, burn our academy. Because apparently we can't play any of our academy prospects because we don't have Henri in the team.
Karma. I think you just got to. It's got to be over a longer period.
Can I say one thing about
the integration season? It's not going to be happening like in 2 or 3 games. All of a sudden he's starting because you've got a hierarchy of players. You've got seniority in there. Even Trossard recently was not celebrating. Everyone thinks because he wasn't getting enough minutes. He should be the one that like his first name.
We did not sign Trossard to play in that position.
No, but either him or Havertz are way more capable of running the defense.
But you're thinking about running the defense.
I don't think Hooks watched Trossard before he came to Arsenal.
What?
I don't think Hooks. I don't think you watched Trossard because if you watched Trossard, well, you tried to disrespect my legacy earlier. You tried to disrespect my legacy with that stupid Fabregas question.
Okay, so
I'm going to disrespect this one then. So
did we sign Trossard as a 10?
No.
Then Halas, what you talking about?
Wait. Hold on. Did we sign Havertz as a striker? No,
we didn't.
There you go.
But he's still
the two are not comparable.
This is the thing. Though. Can I just land my point though for why I made that statement? No.
Okay,
let me just land my point for why he
points that make no sense. Okay, I'll do the same.
Man.
Let
me just
let him land Hooks.
They bought in Trossard.
Yeah.
The reason why they bought in Trossard is because he's a versatile attacker. He can play in the left wing, he can play in the right wing, he can play up top, he can even play in the 10, bro. Arteta bought him for that reason. He was brother, when he go back to his interview when he came to the
that's an actual lie because we actually signed Trossard because we couldn't sign Mudryk and he was our plan B and we actually needed a left winger at the time.
Yes,
or did you forget that,
brother? He wanted to use it. He wanted to use him in multiple positions. Even when Trossard comes in, he said that he was speaking to. If you go back to his interviews, bro, and actually watch his interviews, bro. Trossard said this himself. I'm speaking to the manager and I'm looking to play in multiple different positions. I'm happy to cover wherever the manager wants me to play. Go back to his interviews, bro. He says this, and there's a reason why the player says this because Arteta already spoke to him. No, but this is the thing. Arteta doesn't just want one player to just sit there at left wing, bro, and then khalas. That's it. So good. Let's leave him at left wing.
Can I say one thing about this?
You're on mute, Guru, but.
Before you say one thing to you,
go first.
And we need to go on to lineups and stuff because Martin's got to leave soon, yeah. So
I hear it, but before you go to I just want you to know that you're super fraudulent to try and do the Havertz comparison, yeah? Because you know the only reason that Havertz went up top is because he became our best 9. But the reason why Trossard is now playing in the 10 is not because of
one
that.
way to put it.
I was so close to playing the Havertz clip. I was so close to playing.
There's different. You can't even compare, because if Ødegaard isn't out, if Ødegaard's not out, yeah, Trossard never plays in that position. There hasn't even been occasions where Ødegaard has come off the pitch and Arteta has moved Trossard into that position. Whereas
did you like what you see? Did you like? But did you like what you saw last game of Trossard when he played the 10?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, khalas then, bro.
But I don't care about that, because he's not the long-term solution for that position.
But it's the Champions League. We're not.
And you know what, Hooks? You know what, Hooks?
He's not. You know he's not.
You know what it is with this specific point you're making. I agree with you. That's the funny part. I 100% agree with you. I just don't think this is the game for it. You know what I'm saying? I agree that Nwaneri needs to slowly come into this team and start a few games. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think Paris Saint-Germain is the right team to do that against. And for me, the reason why I wouldn't start him and start Trossard at the 10, Havertz at the 9, interchanging like they've been doing the last few games, because we've liked what we've seen. They've been playing really good. You know what I'm saying? And this game for me is a game that we need to set a precedent by beating PSG. I want to beat PSG. I do not want to play for a draw, play it safe, none of that. I want to play our best players, the senior players. If Nwaneri is the best number 10 available at that moment in time, I would have played him. But we have Trossard, who's been playing good, and he's been interchanging really well with Kai Havertz. And I think we need to continue that in this game, because I think we need that. And this system, who has been put in place right now and is working to beat PSG, I don't think starting Nwaneri and throwing off that whole system would be a good idea against them. Because I really want to beat these guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do not want
Maybe
to
you're right about that, right? Maybe you're right about that, T, right? But here's my overlying question as to why he didn't start against Leicester or the games prior. How do you get rid of ESR, Reece Nelson, and Ketia, and then not trust in this guy to fulfill a job when our main creative guy's injured? It makes no sense to me.
I agree.
Well,
if you didn't have faith in this guy, then maybe you should have bought someone else.
But I think that can be explained by the gap between Nwaneri and like an ESR. ESR has played hundreds of games, well, not hundreds of games, but like, tens of games for us starting. Like it's a big.
But he had to start somewhere, right?
Well, he's got to start somewhere, but I think that's Carabao Cup and FA Cup and maybe the easier Premier League games. But I don't want to be rolling the dice with PSG when we need to get our first win in the Champions League. And yeah, I agree with you guys. I want to see him play as much as possible. I think he's earned the right to say that I'm good enough to start. And I think he's getting a 5-year deal, I heard. And it'll probably come with a number 10 attached to it. So he'll get a new pay rise and feel important and stuff like that. And I think that he's shown in his minutes that he brings something that no one else has, from like I'm going to play, I'm going to shoot from here, I'm doing that kind of stuff. He's bringing a level of capability, both-footedness, that we don't have from anyone else in that kind of position. So he's
don't get this mistaken. Don't get this mistaken. We love Nwaneri. We want Nwaneri to play. Don't get this wrong. Okay? I just want to beat PSG. And we have something working right now.
Fair enough.
I just want to continue that. I will give you an example. I will give you an example, yeah? We were on a roll last season. And then we played Aston Villa. And we changed the system. Okay?
And Havertz. Yep.
What happened?
I know exactly what you're going to say. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It can create imbalance. It can create imbalance. Now we have finally something working.
Let's
fair. Go out there, use the system, beat PSG, and then the next game we can play Nwaneri. That's how I see it.
Yeah, same. I'm exactly the same thing. Anyway, listen, let's get into your starting 11s, and let's get into Let's get into the starting 11s and let's get into the score predictions. So we'll start off with the we'll do the snake order, and we'll start off with Hooks. So Hooks, give us your starting 11 and give us your score prediction for the game, my brother.
All right, in goal, yeah, I'm going David Raya. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going with a back four of Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori. I'm going with Declan Rice at a 6. Yeah. Then I'm going Havertz at the 8, and I'm going Ranieri at the 10. And then I'm going Jesus, left wing, Trossard, number 9, and Saka at the right wing. And there's reasons. There's reasons. There's reasons for this. There's reasons for this. So,
and party.
As all of you know, well, I'm not going to say all of you because that would be very unfair of me because V, you wasn't here, so you don't have to take a bit of this slander. But you guys all told. Well, to be fair, Martin didn't say this either. So I'll be T and Sard. As you guys told me last season, Champions League is about moments. It's about moments. Yeah. And I feel like for you to be able to take and make the most of those moments, you have to play players who can have those moments. Yeah. And Ranieri is definitely a player, yeah, who likes to create moments. Evidence. When he first came on against Leicester, he beat 2 people and immediately took a shot from outside the box that went on target. And I was very sad that the keeper didn't let it go in. But for some reason, he was Neuer on that day. For some reason, he was Neuer. And then we have Jesus, who we all know, yeah, he may be a bit in the Premier League, but he's actually very well suited to Champions League football, European football. Do you know why? Because he is a player who creates moments. Is he not? He's tricky. He's flary. He likes to carry the ball. He likes to beat his man. He has that bit of magic. Yeah. And then we have
loads of moments against Atalanta, by the way. But yeah.
And then relax. Yeah. And then I've got Trossard in. I've got Trossard in the 9. Yeah. But really and truly, we all know what happens when Trossard and Havertz are on the same pitch. We all know what happens. They're constantly interchanging. And Trossard can also play that position as well. So it's not, Havertz not playing in the 9. I just feel like we need runners in the midfield. This is why I have Partey on the bench. We need people with legs in the midfield. So I think when people actually deep the logic behind it, yeah, it makes sense. Do I think it will happen? No, but it's what should happen to give us the best chance of winning this game. Do you know why? Because I don't know about you guys, but PSG's midfield, yeah, they have a very good midfield. and if we're not careful, yeah, they will bully us in the midfield. Hence why we need runners. So that is my starting lineup, and my prediction is, you know what? I'm gonna go with a 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Fair enough. T. I don't know who's got a TV playing in the back. I can hear
Not
the
me.
TV. I don't know.
Not me.
There you are, Martin.
Michael Owen started talking at the end of the game. I don't know. It's the Bournemouth game.
Yeah, how much did that end, by the way? 3-1 still?
3-1, yeah. They ended.
Okay. Good game. But yeah, man, the lineup. Raya, Timber, if Ben White's injury is true. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, if he's back, 100%. I don't think we'll start Merino, even though this could be a good game for Merino. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we will start him because he just came back from his injury. So my logic would be Rice, Partey, and Trossard. The front line will be Saka, Havertz, and Martinelli. That would be my lineup. The logic behind it is if it's not broke, don't fix it. We've played really, really well against Leicester, apart from 2 moments where we let in goals, but that's a defensive issue. I think the offense looked really good. We looked really fluid. We looked like we could score 6 against them. You know what I'm saying? And I think this midfield and attack that we had against Leicester was working really well. And I want to continue that against PSG because I really want to beat these guys. And I want to beat these guys 3-1. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, Sad. 3-1, bro. 3-1. You know.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. That's hopefully we keep a clean sheet then. That means a clean sheet's happening. Martin, go ahead, brother.
Short and simple. I think it should be the same starting lineup as Leicester, and I think that we need to see Martinelli keeping to improve his form, and Trossard and Havertz swapping positions in the middle there to like trick him up a bit, and definitely Saka, Timber, Calafiori, the boys. I would bring on Jesus and Sterling and Wanyeri, probably 65th minute or something like that, regardless of the scoreline, and try and get as many goals as we can under our belt against PSG because they're a high quality team, and these are the kind of results which it's not like you're playing against Southampton or Brentford or something. This is the kind of results that you really want to see wins in when you're playing at home in the Champions League. It's going to be a fun game. So I think that they're going to come to us with some maybe like Brighton style football or something like that, where we'll have to really like work hard to get the ball off them. It's going to require a lot of positional defensive stuff to get the ball off them. And I think everyone's been very harsh on Thomas Partey for whatever reasons that people have, but they were saying he's crap 5 minutes into the Man City game, and then he pulls off a masterclass, in my opinion. But he won't get any credit for it because people don't want to give him that. And I don't expect him to win a sprint race with a young guy at his age. But what he knows in his head and what he's capable of reaching with his 6'4" frame is kind of what we need in the midfield for
he's just an uncle.
Defensively solid.
That's all it is. He's just an uncle, bro. He's just hit uncle age now, bro. It happens to a lot of.
Jorginho's the same for me. Like they've got the ability to do great passing, and I just know that they're going to get run past. That's why we've got Saliba, Gabriel, and the boys behind them to clean up that mess. Clean up their mess.
He's not crap. He's just hit uncle.
What's your prediction?
Yeah.
My prediction: 2-0.
No, fair enough. Nice clean sheet.
Okay.
We'd love to see it. We'd
Hard
love
work.
to see it.
Couple of set pieces, I'll take it.
Hey, set piece FC, man, live and direct, bro. You already know.
Gabriel Brace, we will be there. You know what I'm
saying?
Do you want to hear what I think I want, or what I think the team's gonna be?
What you want?
Give me what you want.
Okay.
What you really, really want?
What I want is.
Don't start saying that.
Same thing, Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori. I will go with Partey and Rice with this one. And then up top, I want Wanyeri at the 10. And then Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. That's what I would go for.
So no Trossard?
No, I'd bench him for this one.
It's a dagger that missed the clutch.
No, that hurts. You say that, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely does hurt. And what's your prediction?
3-0.
Fairs.
Okay.
Fairs.
Double.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
It's at least one open play goal and 2 set pieces. They have very short people in their team. So trust me. PSG have a very short team. Like they're not as physical, especially without Ruiz. Like if Ruiz doesn't start, it might be a massacre. Just saying. Just from the set pieces.
No, fair enough. Okay, well, I guess we saved the best for last. So let me give my starting 11. I'm gonna go with Raya and go, of course. Come on, the number one. You know what I mean? My guy, David Raya. I am also going with the same backline as Leicester. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. Midfield, I am going to go with a midfield three of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Leandro Trossard. Trossardinho is starting, bro. There's no way he can drop a performance like he did against Leicester.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm benching him. I can't bench him. And then the front three, Saka, Havertz. And just
smiling,
one more
dude.
time. Just one more time for the culture, bro.
Look at him
one more time for the
smiling.
culture, guys.
I knew some
here,
clip
bro.
was coming, bro.
You are so shameless, dude.
Yeah. Martinelli at left wing, bro. And if Martinelli scores, bro.
What, no Fabregas in the midfield?
Oh. I'm ignoring that right there, bro. I'm ignoring
What's
whatever's
that?
going on over there, bro. Because at this point, he's just trying to get a rise out of me. And then we got
You're so
Martinelli
shameless, son.
at left wing, bro. Yeah. My star boy is cooking, bro. Yeah. We're ready for this, bro. Watch. This is where he starts to get his confidence now. And he starts to go on a mad one now. So I'm ready for it. And I'm going to go with I actually do think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be as easy as other people may think, but I actually think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going with hooks. I think it's going to be a 2-1, and it's going to be a close. Do you know what I mean? I do think it's going to be a close game.
Didn't Hook say 3-1?
I said 2-1, bro.
2-1.
No.
2-1. I said 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just T trying to you know what I mean?
Sometimes when I want to predict clean sheets, I just say 3-1 and then we get a clean sheet. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Oh yeah,
he's working, bro. He already knows, bro.
Bro, I'm playing chess. They're playing checkers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're playing football. I'm playing chess.
Exactly, bro. He's playing chess, bro, on the chessboard, bro. He already knows. He's 10 moves ahead, bro.
Yeah,
but yeah, listen. Exactly. But listen, that is my score prediction 2-1. And yeah, guys, listen, I appreciate it, man. This has been an absolutely amazing stream. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Guys, everybody in the chat, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you're subscribing. This has been an amazing episode of the Gooner Lounge. You already know we're doing this consistently every Monday, so you already know you're going to be seeing our faces every single Monday at 9 p.m. Gooner Lounge right over here. Make sure you smash the like button, guys. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. All of the channels for these gentlemen are gonna be in the description, guys. So make sure to go over to the description. Make sure to hit the like button as well while you're there, and click on their profiles and subscribe, guys. Yeah, we're trying to get them to up their subscribers now. So I need you guys to help me out. Okay, I need you guys to help me out. Now, guys, we are out of here. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, people. Love for the love. Laters.
Peace.
Peace.